Good morning. I'll take you through the key global cues today. In fact, if you look at the Asian stocks, they made a steady start early Monday morning as traders weighed the volatile slump in cryptocurrencies and the overall inflation outlook. The stalling commodities boom remains in focus as China tries to temper prices. Market-based gauges of inflation expectations have declined of late, though concerns linger that the post-pandemic recovery could stoke price pressures and force a pullback in extraordinary central bank support across the globe. Bitcoin resumed its sell-off on Friday after China reiterated a warning that it intends to crack down on the cryptocurrency mining as part of its effort to control financial risks. Bitcoin advanced to about $35,500 following another weekend of big price swings. If you look at these stocks in Australia, well, they were up nearly around 0.16% in trade. Nikkei was up close to around 0.9% in trade, and Kospi was down nearly around 0.4% in trade. In terms of the US stock markets, the US stocks were mixed after investors were whipsawed in part by volatile trading in high-risk assets such as Bitcoin and lingering concerns about the outlook on the inflation. Dow recovered on the back of strong economic data as investors shifted from growth to value. The IHS Markit Flash US Composite Index rose to 68.1% in May from 63.5% in the prior month, indicating good amount of economic recovery. The yield on the 10-year Treasury was little unchanged at 1.6%. If you look at the Dow Jones, well, it was up 0.4% in trade at 34,208, while the S&P was flat. Nasdaq was down slightly around 0.5% in trade. Stocks in Europe did rise on Friday on the back of accelerated business growth in the Eurozone that kept investors cautiously optimistic in the face of rising inflation concerns. The Pan-European Stocks Index did rise 0.6% in trade, capping the week with a small gain. IHS Markit survey showed Eurozone business growth accelerated at its fastest pace in over 3 years in May, helped by a strong resurgence in the bloc's dominant service industry as economies did reopen. DAX was up 0.4% while CAC was up close to around 0.7%. FTSE, however, was flat in trade. Oil did rise nearly around 3.1%, the most since April 14. Oil recovered on the back of hopes of global economic recovery. And lastly, if you look at the gold futures, well, they were down slightly at 0.1% to $1,882 an ounce, ending a 6-day winning streak. Thanks for watching.